I used to feel so.
What is going on, guys? It's your boy Mitchell, and we are back at it again with another Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. This one is against Alan. I know it's pronounced Alon, okay? I don't care. He goes by Alan. It's one of my good friends on Discord. We've known each other for a couple of months now, and we've had a lot of fun battles. Some of the battles are pretty aggravating because of some of the Pokemon that I bring, some of the Pokemon that he brings. You know, we just like to torture each other. But this one has actually come out pretty darn fun. So, on this team, I am actually running Azelf, Lucario, the Cujo, Zygarde, Dog Form, 10%, whatever you want to call that dumb thing, Azumarill, Scolipede, and Haxorus. And on his team, he's running Tyrantrum, Scolipede as well, Sharpedo, Goodra, Raikou, and Ambipom. And Ambipom is a huge threat to my team. Well, Ambipom is a huge threat to any team because Ambipom has massive amounts of strength. If you run that thing with a Silk Scarf, Life Orb, Choice Band, anything along those lines, it will tear up your day. And I know exactly what kind of set he has because I too have that same exact set, and that Ambipom tears up shop. So without further ado, let's get into the battle. So as we go into this battle, I can see that Alan has a very threatening team. I'm not really too sure what he wants to lead off with. I figured Tyrantrum. I kind of thought of Tyrantrum because it does get access to Stealth Rocks. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. It does get access to Dragon Dance, and it gets access to a lot of powerful moves where it can easily sweep up your team. I'm going to lead off with Tinkerbell, aka Azelf, because I do carry the taunt on this bad boy / girl. That's easily going to deny its Stealth Rocks or Dragon Dance or whatever it wants to do. He's going to fall for the taunt, and he can't use Dragon Dance, which is exactly what I predicted almost, because I kind of thought he was going to go for Stealth Rocks, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go for taunt here, but I misclicked, okay? I really meant to go for Stealth Rocks, but it doesn't really matter because he misses the Head Smash anyway. Not really sure why he doesn't carry Crunch on this thing. Maybe he doesn't have the strong jump. He actually sent Chip Skylark, and that's one of the funniest names I've seen in a long time. As I'm just going to go for the Stealth Rocks, which is what I originally planned on going for. And so I'm going to get the Stealth Rocks up. And I figured he just wants to go for a Crunch or something along those lines. So I wanted to get my Reflect up as soon as possible to be able to get those defenses up and to be able to eat that Crunch very nicely. As I do predict, he goes straight for the Crunch. And even though I do have a Reflect up, that's still going to do a pretty nice chunk of damage. It probably would have killed me without the Reflect. And as of right now, I am not quite sure what kind of item this thing is carrying, as he's just going to go for another Crunch. And obviously, with that low amount of health, that's definitely going to take me out because it's a crit, okay? Like, does it even matter? This stupid game. So he's going to get his speed boost. I think he's at +2 or +3 speed right now. And I'm going to send out Luke the Lucario in a Beast Ball because, you know, I'm freaking cool like that, obviously. I'm going to go out into Luke, not really thinking that this thing could have Earthquake. And, yeah, it's Mega Sharpedo. I've had so many of these stupid Mega Sharpedos sweep my entire team, and I am not having it today because I got the Reflect up in the beginning of the game. That's GG right there. Without that Reflect, this Earthquake easily would have killed. But it doesn't because I got my Reflect up, and I'm going to be able to eat that, and I'm just going to retaliate with a very clutch close combat. And I have no clue how. I didn't really think that Lucario had that much raw power. I am fully attack invested, fully speed invested. So the attack is pretty darn high up there. And that Sharpedo is going to go down. Thank the Lord. I am Life Orbed. So my attacks do 30% more damage, I think is the exact number. Not too sure on that. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's going to go out into his Raikou, and I really expect his Stealth Rocks to do like 25% to this thing because it is electric type, but maybe I'm wrong, okay? Obviously I'm wrong because the game says so. I'm just going to go for an extreme speed here because I don't really have much else that I can do to this thing, and I really don't have any good switch-ins on this bad boy. As I do lose some HP to the Life Orb, he's going to go straight for a Shadow Ball, and that is easily going to knock me out considering I am only with 53 HP. at the moment. So down goes my Lucario. Didn't get to see him do too much work this game, but that is perfectly fine because we may get to use him again in another game. I'm going to go into Batman. I thought that was a pretty clever name. He is solid black, and he's got like the little wings on the side of his face. I just thought it was cool. Alright, man, don't judge. I'm going to get my Mold Breaker, and obviously I carry Earthquake on this bad boy because it is Earthquake. And I was like, maybe he has Hidden Power Ice. Nah, he doesn't have Hidden Power Ice. Nah, he's too dumb for that. But little did I know, he does indeed carry the Hidden Power Ice. I'm just going to go for a Dragon Dance because I obviously didn't expect the Hidden Power Ice. I was really expecting more of like a Volt Switch or something along those lines. I do get an attack and a speed rise, so I know for sure that I am going to get to outspeed this thing if it doesn't carry extreme speed. I think there is an event Raikou that carries extreme speed, or an event. I know for sure there's an event Entei, but I don't know. There may possibly be an event Raikou that carries extreme speed, so I was really watching out for that. You just really got to pay attention to these things sometimes. As I'm just going to go for an Earthquake that knocks him out, thank God, and he's going to send out the devil himself, Pimp Hands, aka Ampibomb, his shiny, legit shiny Ampibomb. All pink and shiny and nice looking over there, and he's going to use Fake Out, which is obviously what I figured he was going to do. And Fake Out, I know I only had like 49% of HP left, but this thing with Fake Out does so much dang damage. The Fake Out is absolutely ridiculous on this thing, and also, as I can see, he does have Life Orb, and because Alan is a very smart player, he's going to go ahead and switch up on out of here because he's going to preserve that Ampibomb so that he can Fake Out me every time, and he just gets a free Fake Out off, a free Fake Out off, a free Fake Out every single time. And I'm actually going to predict either this Tyrantrum or the Goodra to come in. I'm just going to go straight for Outrage. The reason I say that is I could have went for Extreme Speed because I do carry Extreme Speed on this Cujo, and I could have maybe just possibly taken out the Ambipom. This is Life Orb Cujo, so it does do a crap ton of damage, and obviously he's just going to send right back in his Pimp Hands every single time he gets a free switch in. He is always going to go into the Pimp Hands because he gets a free Fake Out off, and there's nothing much better than a free Fake Out. He's going to go for a Fake Out, and watch the sheer damage that this thing does. It is absolutely crazy. So if you haven't used Ampibomb, make sure you do that sometime soon because it's ridiculous. I used Outrage twice. Little did I know I was going to get confused after the second turn. My luck is so unreal in this game. And he's just going to withdraw. Obviously, that really makes perfect sense to me because that's what he's been doing all game. As he's going to send in his Cyanide, we both have Scolipede on our teams, as he's going to send in his legit wink shiny Scolipede, and this thing is one of my favorite shinies. Like, this shiny just looks so cool. It's that real nice tone red with a real nice tone blue. I'm going to hit myself with some confusion damage right there, and that's going to go down. I'm going to send out my Energizer Bunny, aka Azumarill. This is a Z Belly Drum Azumarill set. Never used it before, kind of wanted to see how it worked out. He's going to go straight for the Rock Slide. I guess he didn't have Poison Jab for some odd reason. Poison Jab would have obviously been the better pick, as he does get a crit right there. I'm going to go straight for the Z Belly Drum. Now, let me explain something about the Z Belly Drum. Z Belly Drum does raise your HP all the way back up before you use Belly Drum. Then after you use Belly Drum, it takes half your HP back down. I feel like this Z move could have been way better if the HP would have stayed all the way up, but it would have been a bit on the broken side. But hey, that's what Z moves are there for, am I right? So I'm gonna get down to half HP. I can practically sweep this thing's team, but he has Ambipom. That's the biggest problem of this entire match, is he has Ambipom, and because I just knocked that thing out right there, he gets another free switch into Ambipom. I do have Stealth Rocks, so without Stealth Rocks, I would not have done as well as I did in this game. He's going to go straight for a Fake Out. That's obvious, and it's going to take me down to a solid 40 HP. And yeah, this thing is not looking too good because obviously he's going to switch out right now, and I predicted it because it's too obvious to be true. He's going to go straight into Goodra. That is his only other Pokemon, and I'm going to go for a play rough, praying to the RNG gods that I do not miss with this 85% accuracy. This accuracy is so crap to me. To me, personally, this accuracy is about 50% on play rough. I miss this move so much. Fortunately, it hits right there and completely obliterates a defensive Goodra. The thing was probably special defense. Obviously, most Goodras run assault vest somewhere along those lines. I do imagine it more than likely had some kind of defense investment. He's going to go out to his Ambipom, and I know for sure he's going to fake out. And I cannot lose my Azumarill because my Azumarill has Aqua Jet and my Rolex has no kind of priority moves. I named him Rolex because he's roly-poly, obviously. I mean, Centipede, roly... You get the point, alright? He loses some of his HP to his Life Orb, and he's lost a lot of HP to Stealth Rocks. So it's a darn good thing that I got those rocks up there, and he's going to go for the last resort, and that's going to do a huge amount of damage to my Scolipede. And he actually lives with the tiniest little sliver of HP. I could have just whittled him down with the little Life Orb damage, but this is his last Pokemon, therefore he cannot use Fake Out again, and I made some pretty darn good plays, if I do say so myself, by switching out there at the end and coming back in with the Aqua Jet, knowing that I had priority over this guy. So I do knock out the Ambipom as a really good game against Alan. It's one of my favorite guys to battle. If you did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. It's been your boy Mitchell. Peace out.